Hi, hello, welcome to Dr. Zahir Math. In this video, we are going to study exercise 4.1.3 in module 2, okay, non-homogeneous differential equations. Right, so let's start now. So MA203 elements of differential equations, and we are going to study non-homogeneous differential equations. And in this topic, we are going to study method of undetermined coefficients, which I said in the last video. Method of undetermined coefficients. What is this method? We are going to use three steps for this. Okay. Step number one, we are going to find the complementary solution. Complementary solution, right? Step number two, we are going to find the particular solution. And step number three, we are going to find general solution. What is general solution is y is equal to complementary solution, right, plus particular solution, This is called general solution, right? So when I find the first two steps and the third step is very easy, just add together. That's it. So for the first step, complementary solution, we need to follow some steps. What are the steps? So the given differential equation for you in the class or in the exam, it will be second order. So for example, y double dash plus 4y dash plus 6y equal to 0. Something like d square y by dx square plus 4 times dy by dx plus 6 times y equal to 0. If it is like this, just put as a rule y double dash is equal to m square, y dash is equal to m, and y is equal to 1. If I put these things to this equation, what happens? It will be m square plus 4m plus 6 equal to 0. This I'm giving an example. Okay, right. So when I go to the calculator, mode 5, 3, right? So you have A and you have B and you have C, right? You will give you 1, 4, 6. Don't give, just an example. If you give this in the calculator, right, you will get three type of solutions will get. The first solution means unequal answer, unequal roots you will get. And the second chance will be equal roots you will get. And the third chance will be complex roots you will get. Complex roots you will get. Unequal roots, equal roots, and complex roots. Unequal roots, equal roots, complex roots. Unequal means what? For example, let's say 3 comma minus 4. These two are not equal. Equal roots means what? For example, minus 2 comma minus 2, or something like 4 comma 4, something like that. Complex roots means what? You will get something like 1 plus I, 1 minus I. This complex roots always occurs in pairs. What do you mean by pairs? Together. If 1 plus I is a root, definitely 1 minus I will be root. Suppose your calculator gives 2i, definitely minus 2i is also another root. So that's why we say complex roots always occurs in pairs. Not only complex roots, irrational roots also occurs in pairs. What do you mean by irrational, which is root? Irrational roots also occurs in pairs. So these are the three situations we will get it when we go to the calculator mode 5, 3. Okay, right. So if this unequal roots comes, you need to remember one formula, which is y equals c1 e power m1x plus c2 e power m2x. This is for unequal roots in the calculator. Suppose if you get equal roots in the calculator, you need to remember the formula y equals c1 plus c2x e power mx. Here your m1, m2, right? There are two answers which you get in the calculator. I said no, something 4 comma minus 3. Here your m is equal to, which you get equal roots. For example, 2, 2. One time you will put it. So next is if you get a complex roots. If you get a complex roots, your formula will be e power alpha x c1 cos beta x plus c2 sin beta x. Alpha is called as real part and beta is always positive imaginary part. Positive imaginary part. What do you mean by positive? I said 1 plus I, 1 minus I is your answer in the calculator, I said, right? So it means 1 is your real part and your imaginary part is also 1, not I. So you have plus I and minus I, but don't consider the negative. I beta is always your positive imaginary part. So in this case, alpha is 1 and beta is also 1. What about this case? 2i and minus 2i. So your alpha is 0 and beta is equal to what? 2. Because the coefficient of I is what? 2. That's why we call it as coefficient of I. We call it as imaginary part. Similarly, real part we say. Real part means the real value, you can say like that. So this is the way to find the complementary solution. For the particular solution, we are going to assume, that is the main thing, yp of x equals a e power x if the right hand side in your equation is something related to e power x. If not, you need to assume other things will be your solution. This part I'll come to you later when I start doing this question. So just remember these 3 rules, right? To find the complementary solution. Then this one rule for particular solution. Then the general solution, you're going to write y equals complementary solution plus particular solution. Clear all of you? Right. Let's go to the question. First, you are going to verify, that's question. Verify the given 2 parameter family is the general solution. Look here. What are the steps I gave? To find the general solution, I gave 2 steps. Complementary solution and particular solution. These 2 things are already given in the question. See here. This is your differential equation. This is your differential equation. Okay. Right. And this is your general solution. This is what? Your general solution. Right. So what is the question? The question is verify. This is the general solution. So it means what? You need to find complementary solution and you need to find particular solution. Okay. And just add complementary solution and particular solution and check whether you are getting this answer or not. Once again, I'll repeat. What is the question? The question is verify. This is your general solution for the differential equation. What do you mean by general solution? General solution means complementary solution plus particular solution. What is your complementary solution? Step number 1. What is your particular solution? Step number 2. So this step number 1, step number 2, do for this question and check this is your answer. This is your answer. This is going to be your answer. If this answer comes, our verification say, yes, this is the general solution for the differential equation, right? Okay. So let's start the solution. Nice question. Let's go for it. So let's go for the solution, right? So what is your differential equation? Your differential equation is y double dash minus 7y dash plus 10y is equal to 24 e power x. What did I say? I said put y double dash is equal to m square. Put y dash is equal to m and y is equal to 1. Making like this in math, we call it as auxiliary equation. Auxiliary means time being we are going to use this one. Auxiliary equation, right? So what happens to this equation? When I start writing auxiliary equation, the right hand side will be 0. You are not supposed to keep this 24 e power x. Keep in your mind. So this differential equation will take the model, right? M square minus 7m plus 10 equal to 0. Now you go to the calculator, right? Mod 5 and then 3. So you will get A, you will get B and you will get C. A is your 1, B is your minus 7 and C is your 10. Okay. Let me go to the calculator. Mod 5, 3. Okay. So it's 1 and then minus 7 and then 10. So it's 5 and 2, right? It's 5 and 2. M is equal to 5, M is equal to 5 and M is equal to 2. And I told you there are three situations when you get the answers in the calculator. What are the three situations I told? The three situations are, it can be unequal roots, okay, and it can be equal roots, sorry, unequal roots, and it can be equal roots, unequal roots, it can be equal roots, and it can be complex roots, right? There are three type of roots or chances are there, I said. What did you get now? M is equal to 5 and M is equal to 2. Unequal, equal, complex. No, this is unequal roots. Okay. When it is unequal roots, what is your solution given? The first one you're going to give y equals c1 e power m1x plus c2 e power m2x. So complementary solutions yc is equal to c1 e power m1x plus c2 e power m2x. Your m1 from the calculator, okay, and m2 from the calculator, okay, m1 from the calculator, m2 from the calculator. So yc is equal to c1 e power 5x plus c2 e power 2x. Teacher, can I write this as first and this is second? No problem. Both are going to be same. Okay. You can write e power 2x first and then you can write e power 5x later. No problem. Now slowly go and see your question. It's a see, look at here. Wow, nice. C1 e power 2x and C2 e power 5x. Of course, the same thing we got it. C1 e power 5x, C2 e power 2x. So we got our complementary solution, right? We got our complementary solution using step number 1. So this is your step number 1, right? What's your step number 2? Step number 2 is you are going to find the particular solution. You're going to find what? The particular solution. What do you mean by particular solution? Yp is your particular solution, right? And look at the equation. The equation is given y double dash and then minus 7y dash plus 10y is equal to 24 e power x. This is going to be your particular solution. So if the right hand side solution is e powers, you are going to assume means you are going to guess. Yp is your 24 e power x. You are going to assume this 24 we don't know. We just assume a e power x. We are going to assume what? A e power x. If I assume something is the solution, I told you many times in the last two videos, if you are assuming something is a solution, it must satisfy the equation. What do you mean by satisfy? If you put the value of this solution, it must give a correct answer. That is the meaning of assuming something as a solution for the differential equation. Okay, right. So I assume this is a solution. So what happens to this one? Yp double dash minus 7yp dash plus 10yp is equal to 24 e power x. Okay, so yp I'm putting. But I want yp double dash yp dash, right? So let me calculate from this one, right? What is your yp dash? Your yp dash is differentiating this one time. We will get a is a constant, e power x derivative is e power x. And then what is yp double dash, which is equal to again same a e power x. So let me put all these things in the differential equation. Yp double dash is a e power x minus 7 a e power x yp dash plus 10 times a e power x, which is equal to 24 e power x. Okay. So this is a e power x minus 7 a e power x. Okay. And then this is plus 10 e power ax is equal to 24 e power x. This is 1 time. This is 10 time. So 10 plus 1 is how much? 11 times. 11 minus 7 is how much? 11 minus 7? 4 a e power x is equal to 24 e power x. So e power x cancels. So we are getting 4a is equal to 24. So divide by 4. So we are getting a equals 6. This is a. But what is your particular solution? Our particular solution we assumed as what? A e power x is our solution, right? So yp equals a e power x. What is your a? A is 6 e power x. Now slowly go to your question and check whether it is same or not. Let's go slowly. Wow, fantastic. It is 6 e power x, right? So we are going to write the general solution, which is step number 3. What is your step number 3? Your step number 3 is y, which is the general solution, right? The general solution is equal to complementary solution plus particular solution. What is this? Complementary solution, right? And what is this one? Particular solution, yp, right? So what is your complementary solution, which I got it in step number 1? What is that? C1 e power 5x plus C2 e power 2x. So we are going to write C1 e power 5x plus C2 e power 2x, right? Yes, C2 e power 2x plus what is your particular solution? Your particular solution, just now we got it, which is 6 e power x, right? So this is your general solution. What is the question? Verify. This is your general solution for the differential equation. Let us go back again and we'll see the question. Verify. This is the general solution for the differential equation. Clear? So we verified. We are not finding anything. We are not finding. Already the answer is given. We are finding the general solution. So what type of question chances are there? Now in the exam they don't give this. For example, another type of question, if they want to ask, they will ask you to find for this question, find the general solution. So you just find this and find the particular solution. That's it. This is your complementary solution. This is your particular solution, right? Okay, that's nice question and we can check everything and we got it right. Let's go to the next question. Find the particular solution. So what do you mean by particular solution? They are just asking only the right hand side, not the complementary solution. And look at the function which is on the right. This is an algebraic function. Okay, right. It means polynomial function. We can say like that. Polynomial function. The previous question, your function is exponential. So I assume the particular solution as yp equals a e power x, because the question is like this. But now the question is polynomial function. So I have to assume the solution as yp of x equals ax plus b, right? This we are assuming. When we are assuming, it should satisfy the equation. So there are two questions are there. Let me go to question number C, 36C. So 36C question, I'm going to find the particular solution. Find the particular solution for the differential equation y double dash plus 2y is equal to minus 4x plus 10. Minus 4x plus 10. So let me go to the solution, right? So we are going to assume the particular solution as like a polynomial ax plus b. Okay, if I assume this as a solution, it must satisfy this equation, right? So it goes as what? Yp double dash plus 2yp is equal to minus 4x plus 10, right? So if this is your yp, what is your yp dash? Your yp dash is ax derivative is what? A, and b derivative is what? 0. And what is your yp double dash, which is 0, a derivative? Okay, so yp double dash is 0 plus 2 times your yp is ax plus b, which is equal to minus 4x plus 10. Okay, right. So slowly multiply, which is 2ax plus slowly multiply 2b is equal to minus 4x plus 10. When two polynomials are equal, the similar terms, the like terms, x square equals x square, x equals x, x cube equals x. Okay, right. So look at the term here. Here x is equal to this x. Okay, right. And similarly, this 2b is equal to this one. Why 2b is equal to this one? Because this is a constant 2b and this is also a constant. Okay. Why this is equal to this? Because this is x term. Okay. And this is also x term, right? Yes. So from this, what we get it? We get 2a is the x. Okay, you can write x also, no problem. Minus 4x. And 2b is equal to 10. So x gets cancelled. A is equal to minus 4. So a is equal to how much? Minus 2. Right? And 2b is equal to 10. So b is equal to how much? 5. So from this, what is your particular solution? Particular solution is ax plus b. Your a is minus 2 and b is your 5. So this is your particular solution. Clear? Right? So let's go to the next question, which is your D question. D question, let me write the D question. Okay. D question is find the particular solution. Find the particular solution for the differential equation y double dash plus 2y is equal to y double dash plus 2y is equal to 8x plus 5. So since the right hand side is a polynomial function, okay, so we are going to assume, right, yp is equal to ax plus b. If I assume this is a solution, it must satisfy the equation. So yp double dash plus 2yp is equal to 8x plus 5. Now you can ask one question. Teacher, why you are not putting right hand side 0? But then the previous question you put right hand side as 0. No, for the step number 1 I put 0. Because for writing auxiliary equation, the right hand side is 0. But for particular integral, it is not 0. Look here, the 24e power x is coming, 24e power x is coming. I didn't put 0. So for finding complementary solution, we are making 0. For finding particular solution, we are not making the right hand side is equal to 0. Right? So if this is your yp, right? So what's your yp dash, which is a? Derivative of ax is a. Derivative of b is what? 0. What is your yp double dash, which is 0, right? So your yp double dash is 0 plus, sorry, let me erase this one, this plus 2y dash, 2yp, which is yp is what? Ax plus b, which is equal to 8x plus 5. Right, let's multiply 2ax, let's multiply plus 2b is equal to 8x plus 5. So 2ax is equal to 8x. What did I say? It's a polynomial function, right? So x terms is equal to x terms and constant term is equal to constant term, right? So 2b is equal to 5. So when you x gets cancelled, so 2a is equal to 8. A is equal to how much? 4. And 2b is equal to 5. So b is equal to how much? 5 by 2. So therefore your yp, the solution is ax plus b. So what is your a? 4. So yp is equal to 4x, okay, and b is your 5 by 2 is the particular solution. Okay, that's all your exercise 4.1.3. okay, Thank you for watching. Have a good day. Take care. Bye bye.